So guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about how you can enjoy your ice cream and still lose weight. That's the topic for today. I have 3 ice cream samples here. So I have this one, I have the second one here, 2, and I have the third one here, 3. So I have these 3 ice cream samples and I'm going to be showing you how you can enjoy them and still lose weight, right? Then I have my measuring cup. You guys know that I don't do anything without my measuring cup, especially when you are still at the initial stage, when you just start your journey. Measuring cups are your go-to instruments. Don't joke with them. But once you are used to it, you can now start eye measuring and all of that. But at the initial stage, you need your measuring cups. Then I have this where I'm going to pour my ice cream, right? So let's get started, guys. So first things first, stick to the number of serving size on the nutritional info. Do not go past it. Don't take more than the serving size. I know it's kind of tempting because you have a big bowl of ice cream, and when you take the serving size, you might feel like taking another one. That is the sugar effect. Try as much as possible not to go back to it until maybe the next day or something, right? So that's the first tip I'm going to give you. I always advise my clients that if they crave ice cream or if they feel like taking ice cream, they can go for it. I preach 80% healthy eating and 20% junk eating. So I'm not the type of person that will say no junk at all, 100% you have to be eating healthy. No, I'm not like that, because I know that our body also needs this junk food, right? We need to live this life, we need to enjoy this life. You cannot come to this life and just be like that. You need to enjoy this life too. So yeah, I always make sure I tell them you can take your junks, but minimize it to like about 20% of your diet, and then let the healthy food be about 80%, right? So while I've said that, I want to show you how you can enjoy your ice cream and then still lose weight while at it, right? So this is the ice cream. First thing I always do is look at the nutritional info of the ice cream or whatever it is that I'm making. So if you look at the nutritional info of this ice cream, you will see where they wrote calories 220, right? Then look at the serving size. Can you see? For the serving size, you see that they put 2/3 cup, right? So I told you right that I have my measuring cup. This is 1/3. So I'm going to be measuring 2 of this 1/3, which will give us 2/3. Now 220 calories of this ice cream is not going to ruin your diet in a day. So instead of taking the whole bowl or taking a lot, I always advise to check the nutritional info and then just take the serving size that they put at the nutritional info. So if the serving size is 1/3, don't take more than 1/3. If the serving size is 2/3 cup, don't take more than 2/3 cup, right? So follow the serving size in the nutritional info of the ice cream that you're taking, right? So for this ice cream, the serving size is 2/3. So I'm going to measure 2/3 for you guys so that you see what it looks like. So guys, this is the first 1/3. I'm just going to pour it into my cup. I'll take the second 1/3. So you guys will see what 2/3 of ice cream looks like. So guys, can you see? This is the second 1/3. So I take my cup and then I pour it inside. Yes, so guys, see, look at it. This is what 220 calories of ice cream looks like. Eating or taking this will not bring your diet, it will not make you add weight. It's just 220 calories, and you can just take it as your snack. Can you guys see how small it is? Right? See, for those of us in Nigeria, I know that some of the ice cream that we buy or that we take do not have nutritional info like these ones, that we have here, right? So for those of us in Nigeria, please, whenever you want to take ice cream, just use your measuring cup and take 1/3 of that ice cream two times. That will give you 2/3. So let's just use it to estimate it. Let's just say it should just be like 220 calories, within that range from 200 calories to 300 calories. So if you are in any country and you are buying ice cream and the ice cream doesn't have nutritional info, always put at the back of your mind that you can still use your measuring cup to get or to estimate the amount of calories in the ice cream that you're taking, right guys? Or if you are not in an area where you can get measuring cup, maybe you're on the go or you go to the restaurant or the cafe to get your ice cream, just look at this. Just use this to I measure the amount of ice cream you take. So make sure you don't take more than this. Can you guys see? I don't know if you can see, right? Make sure you don't take more than this. Can you guys see how small it is? So if you're out of the house and you can't measure, try as much as possible not to take more than this. Just use this to I measure it, right? But if you're at home, then you can use your measuring cup to measure 1/3 ice cream twice. So that will give you like 220 calories, or between 200 and 300 calories, depending on what they use for you. But that's an estimate. It shouldn't pass like 300 calories for that 1/3 cup, right? So that's one way you can enjoy your ice cream and lose weight. The second tip I'm going to give you is, instead of buying a whole ice cream, a big bowl of ice cream like this, right? If you are somebody like me that you know that you cannot take your eyes away from ice cream or from all this kind of food, instead of buying the big one, try as much as possible to buy a small bowl that you know you can finish at once, and when you finish it, that is the end. This is what a small bowl looks like. You can see this is way smaller than this one, right? So if you know you're the type that you will keep going to the freezer to get some more ice cream after taking the one that you have saved for yourself, please don't buy a big ice cream in the house, because people will say like out of sight is out of mind. So if you aren't seeing it in your house, you won't be tempted to go and take it, right? So if you are that type of a person that knows that this big bowl of ice cream is a lie, I can't take just 1/3 serving of it, I will finish everything, then please don't bother buying this big bowl of ice cream. Buy the smaller bowl that you can finish at once, and you know that once you buy the small bowl of ice cream, the calories in it will not be as much as the calories in the big bowl of ice cream, right? So that's another trick or another tip that you can use to enjoy your ice cream and not add weight while at it, right? Always buy smaller versions of the ice cream. Try as much as possible not to buy the big one and store in the house, because if you see it in the house, you would want to go and take it, right? Buy the small version that you can finish at once, and once you finish it, well, it's finished. So it's on here, there's nothing anybody can do about it, right? So that way you can limit how much calories you're consuming from your ice cream, or how much sugar you're consuming from your ice cream, right? The third tip I'm going to give you is, do low calorie versions of your ice cream if you have them available. So the country where I stay, they have low calorie version of ice cream. So as you can see, this ice cream is full cream ice cream, right? This one I'm talking about is full cream ice cream, and it's 220 calories like you saw earlier. I have another one here. This is not full cream ice cream. If you look at this is light. Can you see light? So this is a reduced fat ice cream. It has like 50% fat. So guys, can you see light? So this is a reduced fat ice cream. It has half 50% reduction in fat. Can you guys see what they wrote here? Yes. So if you have a low calorie version of ice cream, please go for it. Now if you check the calorie info of this one, you can see this is 180. For the same 2/3 cups is 180. This one gave us 220. Can you see the difference now, right? 220 minus 180 is 40 calories difference. Taking this light one instead of this full cream one will give you a 40 calorie reduction. That is still something that can go a long way, right? With that 40 calorie reduction, you can afford to still take a little bit more. Do you understand what I'm trying to talk about? So if you have lower versions of the ice cream, please try as much as possible as you can to go for the lower version, right? This is 180. Another one is, this is another one here. This is another lower version. In fact, this one is no sugar. Can you see? No sugar ice cream. Let me show you very well. No sugar added. Can you guys see? And if you check the calorie info of this one, it is 110 calories. Can you see 110, guys? For the same 2/3 cup. So this is, in fact, this is even lower than this one that is 180, right? So what I do most of the time is I go for the one that has the lowest calorie. This one, 110. So for this one, instead of taking just 2/3 cups, I can afford to take more than 2/3 cups because it has a lower calorie content. Or if I just want to stick to my 2/3 cup, I'm getting lower calories from it, from the ice cream, and I can get the remaining calories from other foods or other snacks that I want to take. So can you guys see how you can reduce the calories in your ice cream, or how you can take your ice cream and still enjoy it, right? So if you have lower versions of your ice cream, try as much as possible to always go for the lower versions. It's most likely going to be the same thing with very minute difference. In fact, difference that can go unnoticeable, right? So those are the tips that I have for you. Those are the things that I do to enjoy my ice cream and still not add weight while enjoying the ice cream. So I'm just going to recap, right? Everything that I said. The first thing I said is don't go beyond the 7 size recommended. So always check the nutritional info to know the 7 size that has been recommended, and don't go beyond it. If you don't go beyond the 7 size, you're likely not going to take too much calories from the ice cream. The second thing I said was try as much as possible to buy ice cream in small bowls. Do not buy ice cream in big bowls, because if you buy ice cream in big bowls and you store it in the house, there is every likelihood that you'll always go back to the bowl to take more and more and more. And the more you take, the more calories you're consuming and the more fat you're adding to your body. So try as much as possible to always go for smaller sizes of ice cream that you know you can finish at once and comes with lower calories, right? So that's the second step. The second tip. So the third tip I gave is for those that, if you find yourself in a situation where you want to buy ice cream and the ice cream doesn't have nutritional info where you can get the amount of calories in it, try as much as possible not to go beyond this, what you are saying in this cup. Just use your eye to measure it and make sure that, okay, the ice cream I'm taking is not more than this. So that way you know that you're not going above what you're supposed to take, above like between 200 and 300, right? So the fourth tip I gave was going for lower versions of lower calorie versions of the ice cream. Like I just showed you, this one is 220, this one is 180, and this one is 110, right? So if I were you, instead of going for this 221, I would just go for this 110 one. And it's also reduced fat and no sugar, lower in calories. So I satisfy my craving and also at a very low calorie rate. It's a win-win situation. You get to satisfy your ice cream craving, and you get to not add so much fat from it, because it's very low in calories. Do you guys understand? So those are the tips that I have for you. I hope you enjoyed them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please and please subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell so you never miss any video from me. I talk about weight loss, anything and everything that you can do to help you lose weight. That is what I talk about on this channel, and I'll be so happy if you can achieve your weight loss goals through this channel. I also talk about lifestyle. I talk about um different things happening to my in my life at any particular moment. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching this channel. I hope to see you next time. Don't forget to click on notification bell once again, and don't forget to subscribe. If you have any question, any comments, please drop them in the comment section. If you have enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up in the comment section so that I know that yes, you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you once again for watching. See you in my next video. Bye guys.